For centuries, humans have looked up at Mars and asked the same question: could life exist beyond Earth? Today, instead of sending people, we send robots, advanced explorers that travel millions of kilometers to study the red planet for us. In this video, we'll meet two of the most important Mars rovers ever built, Curiosity and Perseverance, and explore how they are helping us understand Mars' past, present, and future. Mars has fascinated scientists more than any other planet in our solar system. That's because Mars isn't just another rocky world. It once looked surprisingly similar to Earth. Scientists have found evidence that Mars had rivers, lakes, and possibly even oceans billions of years ago. If Mars once had water, that raises a powerful question: could it have supported life? By studying Mars, we're also learning more about Earth's own history, and what might happen to our planet in the far future. A Mars rover is essentially a robotic scientist on wheels. Each rover carries cameras, drills, lasers, and laboratories, all designed to study rocks, soil, and the Martian atmosphere. Rovers are controlled from Earth, but there's a catch: signals can take anywhere from 4 to 24 minutes to travel one way. That means rovers must be smart enough to make some decisions on their own, without waiting for human instructions. Mars rover exploration began in 1997 with a tiny rover named Sojourner. It proved that moving vehicles on Mars were possible. In 2004, two much larger rovers arrived, Spirit and Opportunity. While Spirit operated for 6 years, Opportunity amazed scientists by surviving nearly 15 years, far longer than expected. These early rovers discovered strong evidence that Mars was once a wet and potentially habitable planet. With each mission, rovers became bigger, smarter, and more capable. They gained better wheels, stronger computers, more advanced instruments, and improved cameras. You can think of this evolution like smartphones: each generation builds on the last, adding new features and better performance. This technological progress led to the next major leap in Mars exploration: Curiosity. Curiosity landed on Mars in August 2012 inside Gale Crater. About the size of a small car, Curiosity uses a nuclear power source, allowing it to operate day and night for many years. Its landing system was incredibly complex, involving a hovering rocket platform called a sky crane. Engineers called it the 7 minutes of terror, because there was no way to control the landing in real time. Curiosity was designed to answer one key question: was Mars ever habitable? That doesn't mean looking directly for life, but rather for conditions that could support life, such as water, energy, and key chemicals. The rover studies rock layers, drills samples, and analyzes the planet's climate history. By climbing a mountain called Mount Sharp, Curiosity is essentially traveling back in time through Mars' geological history. Curiosity made groundbreaking discoveries. It found ancient lake beds, proving that liquid water existed on Mars for long periods. It detected organic molecules, the building blocks of life preserved in ancient rocks. Curiosity also observed unexplained methane variations in Mars' atmosphere. While none of this proves life existed, it strongly shows that Mars once had the right conditions for life to survive. In February 2021, a new rover arrived, Perseverance. Perseverance landed in Jezero crater, an area scientists believe was once an ancient river delta flowing into a lake. This location was carefully chosen because deltas on Earth are excellent at preserving signs of microbial life. Perseverance represents the next step in Mars exploration, moving from habitability to life detection. While Curiosity asks, could Mars have supported life? Perseverance asks, did life actually exist here? Perseverance carries more advanced instruments designed to detect biosignatures, or chemical signs left behind by living organisms. It also has improved driving abilities, allowing it to navigate rocky terrain more safely and efficiently. Together, these two rovers work as part of a single long-term scientific journey. One of Perseverance's most important jobs is collecting rock and soil samples. The rover drills carefully selected rocks, seals the samples in sterile tubes, and places them on the Martian surface. These samples are far too valuable to fully analyze on Mars. Instead, a future mission will bring them back to Earth, where powerful laboratories can search for microscopic evidence of ancient life. Perseverance didn't arrive alone. It brought a small helicopter named Ingenuity. Ingenuity became the first aircraft to fly on another planet, proving powered flight is possible on Mars. Initially planned for only a few test flights, Ingenuity flew many times and helped scout terrain ahead of Perseverance. This success opens the door to future aerial explorers on Mars. Mars exploration isn't limited to one country. China's Sarong rover, along with missions from Europe, India, and the United Arab Emirates, have expanded our knowledge of Mars. Orbiters from multiple nations work together, supporting rovers and studying the planet from above. Mars has truly become a global scientific effort. Exploring Mars is incredibly difficult. Temperatures can drop below -100 degrees Celsius. Dust storms can cover solar panels and block sunlight. There's no way to repair a rover once it fails. Every successful discovery is the result of years of planning, testing, and engineering excellence. Mars exploration matters because it shapes the future. Today's students will be tomorrow's scientists, engineers, programmers, and explorers. These missions inspire curiosity, problem solving, and innovation. The search for life beyond Earth is one of the greatest scientific questions humanity has ever asked. The next major step is Mars sample return, bringing Perseverance's samples back to Earth. Beyond that, space agencies are planning human missions to Mars. Robotic explorers will continue preparing the way, scouting locations, and testing technologies. What once seemed like science fiction is slowly becoming reality. Curiosity showed us that Mars was once a world with water and potential for life. Perseverance is searching for evidence that life may have actually existed. Together, these rovers represent humanity's desire to explore, understand, and discover. And the journey to Mars is only just beginning. Thank you for watching. Keep asking questions. Keep exploring. And most importantly, stay curious.